We back. Take 2.
You know it's going to be a good pod when we have to redo the intro.
That is true. You guys should have heard what Jay said. You got anything for me? All right, great. Welcome to the SVW podcast. My name is Roman. As always, I'm here with Gunky Man, a.k.a. The Gunk.
What's up?
And for the second week in a row, special guest, J.A.
We're bringing it back, Brute!
That was him. That was him reversing.
Oh, that was a
time.
rewind sound effect? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, sometimes the Freebird rule fails you, and
Yes.
and you're down a man. So
We're running a man short this week, but we are
No
going
heck,
to...
no wood.
Yeah.
no heck, no wood, no crimpets.
Yeah, we are going to continue on here.
I think no one wants to be around the gunk anymore.
That is probably
It's just
true.
us, Oos.
Gunky got 2 people left, 2 different group chats this week because of Gunky.
Yeah.
So, put that into perspective for you. But like I said, we got a big episode this week. Breaking news: we're going to talk about WrestleMania.
Yeah, right off the get.
WrestleMania in
off
New
the
Orleans has been moved to an unknown location. So far, we're going to get into that. After that, we are, of course, going to talk through the Saturday Night's main event card. Short one, but we'll see. Can't wait to talk about that main event. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Let's go. Ron the Truth Killing.
That's my guy.
Former
and
NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
he surely was. And after that, we're going to talk a little bit about Double or Nothing coming up this Sunday. Long card, big card, but... You know, we're going to give you a quick review on that. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the latest revelations in the gaming space, the 2K WWE gaming space.
Community.
Yo, I literally thought you were about to pull AJ Styles.
That's sick.
Gaming community.
Yeah, we're going to get into all that.
Well, unlike the other community, AJ Styles is very fond of gaming. I don't know if you've ever seen his basement. He has like a sick arcade
He won
collection.
the up, down, down one year,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he's fucking gnarly. He's
Yes.
cracked, as the kids say.
He
Right?
is cracked.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Can't
and
believe
then
it.
we're going to get into some quick hits before we get out of here. But, like I usually say, because I am the host of this podcast,
Let's go.
we're going to start at the top. And like I said, breaking news, WrestleMania not going to be in New Orleans.
Damn, Nola, what happened, dog? Y'all fumbled the bag?
Already trending. Hashtag WrestleCon Riyadh.
Riyadh.
Yep, you see that?
Yeah, I heard the collective's gonna be in
Medina.
I thought you were talking about in the group chat earlier when you said that. I thought you were trying to say something about Melina and you just didn't know how to spell.
Well, she's the first announced guest at WrestleCon
Well, no,
Riyadh.
we know women aren't allowed.
She's gonna have a paper sack from head to toe, and they're gonna cut her eyes out.
Oh, there we go.
Literally, they're just gonna cut her eyes out.
Jesus Christ.
I heard main event RVD versus Joey Janela. Loser gets their hands cut off.
It's possible.
Wow.
They should bring like Bill Apter in as a journalist and kill him.
Who's Bill Apter?
He was Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
Okay. Why?
In all
Well, they
seriousness,
kill journalists in Saudi
yeah,
Arabia.
they're
okay.
very fond of killing
Sure.
journalists in Saudi Arabia.
Shouldn't joke about that.
No, but in all seriousness, if Mania goes to Saudi Arabia before London, I really hope. I don't know. I hope
Well,
it's
Royal
the
Rumble
worst.
is
I hope
all-
it's the worst ever pay-per-view, and I hope AW takes over and
Well,
becomes the main wrestling
Royal
company.
Rumble's
that's
already
so
going over
shitty.
there.
That's fine. That's not the biggest fucking pay-per-view of the year.
It's not the showcase of the Immortals, bro.
I hear you, but Royal Rumble's a
Listen,
big deal.
listen,
Very
hey,
Americana.
listen,
It is, it is.
listen.
And also, it wasn't a real Royal Rumble. It was the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yo, but listen.
The next Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right. You're right.
scheduled.
You're right.
Yo, but here's the deal. I'm not even a Saudi hater. Like, I don't mind when they go over there. I don't mind Rumble being there. I don't even
So I said the
mind.
pay-per-views are in the afternoon.
Yo. But I don't even mind a Mania being there. I just think there's a couple cities that need to get it first, man. And London,
100%.
England is 10,000%
Gunk
one of
is
those
the
cities.
opposite of a Saudi hater. Loves it so much he doesn't even like golf. He watches live golf just because
I
he
watch golf
supports
just because
the
it's in Saudi
country.
Arabia.
He's like, they need my extra dollars. Yeah, I mean, London, that would be awesome. We could go.
Cheerio, mate.
We could go over. We could visit some of my favorite stores.
I heard possibly
Visit a couple great restaurants.
I heard possibly Vegas again. I saw
Gunk, when you say I heard, what does that mean?
fucking shitty dirt sheets.
Okay.
Sentinel.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Wrestling Sentinel.
Well, no, not Twitter. It was an actual article, but I don't think I'd really trust it.
There's
fully.
articles out already.
Wrestling Sentinel.
I mean,
This is great radio.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember
On a
when-
podcast, you're supposed to speak.
Hey, fucker! I'm trying to get my shit together here.
Falker?
Falker?
Do you
Got
remember?
my eyes on you, Falker.
You remember? You remember? That's a great fucking movie. You remember when the mayor? Was it the mayor? No, it wasn't Sherelle Parker. Who the fuck said? Was it the Eagles guy who said, "Oh, we're gonna have a mania again"?
It was our governor,
Oh,
Josh
Shapiro.
Shapiro.
You're right.
Also, fun fact, my old pediatrician's son.
Oh, there you
It's funny
go.
because the mayor of San Francisco last week accidentally leaked that the Grateful Dead were going to be doing their 60th anniversary shows at Golden Gate Park, and then they just announced the shows officially.
Wow, that has nothing to do with what I
Well,
was just
actually,
talking
it
about.
does because the Grateful Dead were in Vegas, same as WrestleMania. Maybe
Look
the
at
Grateful
that.
Dead and
Yeah, yeah. When I was
same
in
place.
Vegas, it was just a bunch of hippies and wrestling fans. It stunk.
It's a real Americana right there.
Oh, it
Great.
smelled rank, bro. The
I'm sure
streets
it
were
did.
putrid. It was just fucking.
That was the wrestling fans.
No
The-
deodorant.
The other guys at least smell like weed.
And fucking body odor.
I was gonna say.
Fucking stinky feet and dreads.
yeah, I
White
mean-
people dreads. Those stink.
Where would your dream WrestleMania be?
London. And you know what I mean? Once again, like I probably won't even be able to make it there. I mean, maybe. Who knows? But London. I think
Who's your favorite British wrestler?
my favorite British wrestler is the British Bulldog.
Wow.
And then right behind him, actually,
We're waiting.
William Regal.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it was William Regal.
Okay.
And actually, I like the Dynamite Kid more than British Bulldog.
Okay. My dream WrestleMania. Where would I would like to see WrestleMania in a place you wouldn't expect WrestleMania.
Like,
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
that'd be cool.
Damn.
Maybe they could get the Rock's family to book it.
Well, I don't want The Rock touching anything else in Hawaii after everything burnt down.
Yeah, that's true.
What? Him and Travis Scott?
Astro World too.
Yeah, they should have it in Houston. They'll do WrestleMania Astro World.
Yeah. I would like.
Loser gets trampled match.
Jesus. I also
The
would like.
return of Batista.
I would also like that. What the fuck? I don't know what that means.
I have no idea.
I
what that
also-
means.
I don't know how
think-
big his dick is, yeah.
All right, who you got, him or Too Cold?
That's a great question because, we know about Too Cold, but Batista's the unknown.
But Batista's
Yeah.
like the new
We gotta
age.
get eyes on that thing.
He's like the. It's like a UFO unidentified.
Yeah, exactly. Regardless, I think London also would be sick. I can't wait to go to WrestleMania
I mean,
London.
I can't think of anywhere other than London. Chicago would be dope as fuck. Yo, and this is gonna be crazy. I mean, fucking shoot me in the head if I'm stupid.
I would do that anyway.
Yeah, but
Same.
I want it back at the Garden, man. And I know it's not a
That'd
big
be
enough
sick.
venue, but
Yeah,
like,
rad.
bro, maybe do do the Garden two nights in a
Might be
row.
the most intelligent comedy you've had in 10 years.
I mean,
Wow.
they won't do that.
What if they did it like? What if they're only doing football stadiums? What if they did it in like a real dud of a city, like Lambeau Field? Like they did the Packers or Kansas City. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lambeau would only be cool just because of the actual
stadium.
itself, and like they could do some cool shit. But
Yeah, but you know what? Fuck the Packers. Tush push, baby.
There
we go.
Yeah,
There we
shut the
go.
fuck up.
Two-time
Those
world
dudes
champ.
suck, and they're
Go Birds. What about Hammerstein
Please.
Ballroom for WrestleMania? That'd be pretty sick.
Okay. All right. Let's move on here. This guy's getting crazy. What about 2300 Arena from WrestleMania? Okay. You're an idiot. All right. Yeah. So I guess we'll see as things develop. We'll see what happens. But
what about the moon?
Tell us in
WrestleMania, the
comments
moon.
What your dream WrestleMania? Place would be.
Elon, Mars.
yes, let us know.
Elon's gonna take it to Mars.
Do you think
WWE.
he'd shuttle everybody? Like, you'd have to buy a ticket and a shuttle to go to the Mars WrestleMania?
Yeah, you probably have to like use Grok to do it. It wouldn't work. Then you crash.
Ask
You're
Brock
like, I'm on Venus.
why don't you ask Brock where WrestleMania 42 is going
The
to be?
collective's on Venus right here.
Collective Venus.
Gunk, ask Grok where WrestleMania 42 is going to be.
They call him the Grok. All
That
right.
could be a segment. Every week we ask the Grok something. And we go,
The Grok. They call it the Grok.
what do we got,
call
Gunk? This
him
is your
the
time
Grok.
to shine.
I don't think I've ever used Grok.
Well, you're gonna have to
going
do
on
it.
X. All right.
All right.
Let me wait, Roman. Don't transition here. We
They
have plenty of
call
time.
him
This is a
the
short show.
Grok.
We got
They call
where
him the
is
Grok.
WrestleMania 42, you said?
Yeah, it's the one we're looking at going to be. We're Googling. I Googled in my shorts earlier.
Yo, Grok's all behind. He's still saying it's going to be
No, it
New
doesn't.
Orleans.
No new location for WrestleMania 42 in 2026 has been confirmed in the available information. Therefore, as of now, the location for WrestleMania 42 remains unannounced. For the latest updates, you may want to check official WWE sources or news outlets closer to the event. So there you go.
Wow, the Grok.
The Grok.
What the fuck? The Grok is going to say, I'd bet on Indianapolis, Indiana at Lucas Oil Stadium.
It's not a terrible answer.
That is an awful answer.
No,
They signed that crazy deal with
they
them,
already
though.
signed
Bro,
a deal with
I don't
them.
give a fuck what they signed.
Okay,
Bringing WrestleMania to Indiana would
It's
be...
already a guarantee. They already got it.
The Gunk does not
They
know how
already- they got
contracts
it.
and business
They got a
dealings-
Mania?
Yeah, they,
Yes.
they
I
got
thought they
all.
only got like the next like 2 Royal Rumbles or something.
No,
No,
done,
they
like
got
at
all
SummerSlam.
one of each. They got all 4
Yes,
events
bro.
What
in,
the
in the
fuck?
next like 10 years.
Well,
or 5
WrestleMania,
years.
Indiana?
It's happening. The greatest WrestleMania was in Indiana.
Oh, my
Which
dad
one
was there.
that?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Which
My
one
dad
was
was
the
there.
greatest
Your
WrestleMania?
dad peaked at that WrestleMania.
What was the greatest WrestleMania?
8, right? 8 or 9?
Why was it 9?
Eight.
Is that when
It-
Hogan
all I
That's
know
when
it
he-
was
that's
Hart. It was Hart, Piper,
Savage Flair.
Savage Flair.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, brother.
I'm gonna drop that phone.
I saw
All right.
Macho Verse this week. My guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Macho Verse.
There was a girl at the old wrestling store. She wanted a little piece of the Macho Man. Remember that?
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah, I remember. Listen, we're gonna keep it moving here, but yeah, I guess we'll give you guys updates as they come. Next up, this weekend, Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, Little Jimmy. Who's Little Jimmy rooting for?
Listen, I guess we'll go over the card and we'll get to.
Why the fuck is that not a championship match? That's just the only thing I don't get.
We'll
Well, if
get
he
to it.
wins the match, will he get a championship match?
We'll get to it. Hold on, we're gonna go through the card in order. First up, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, World Heavyweight Championship. Who you got?
I think the Yeet man stays yeeted.
I agree.
I don't know, man.
That would be Logan Paul's second championship loss. If he loses, he should never get a championship match again.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think Logan might take it, man. I don't
If
know.
Logan takes it, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked.
And then what? Gunther gets it back through him? That'd be crazy.
Nah, I say Karrion Kross takes it off Logan at Mania. LTST, bro. He fucked his parlay up,
It's
and
not
now
the
he's
worst.
gonna fuck him
It's
up.
not the worst booking
You
ever.
never know, people. We got a lot of stuff happening.
We surely do.
I just burped and I tasted a little peanut butter from earlier.
Oh my God,
That's sick.
that is so graphic. Yeah, I think Jey Uso is going to keep it, but I don't think it's too long for him after that. Next up, CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker.
eyes. What do you see?
What do you guys got for that one?
Oh, you punk insane. That place is going to go bananas for those two. What a fucking tag team that is. They should be
It
the
is.
next tag team champions.
Yo,
I
you're
honestly-
tripping, bro. You know what's about to happen, right?
What's about to happen?
Your boy's about to get slimed.
Like on Nickelodeon?
No, like he's about to
Slimed
get
out in Ohio.
slimed out in Ohio, bro.
Oh, wow,
Skibbity's toilet riz. He's about to get his brains fucking. He's about to get his, he's
The last
about to
thing
get
you
his
see
muffin
before
cap
you-
peeled back blue.
The last thing you see before you get slimed out
What,
in
you
Ohio.
think Sammy's going to turn on him? or
Sammy's about
something?
to fucking join that group.
No, that would be very rude and disrespectful.
Well, wait till you see what he does.
We'll see.
Yeah, for real.
Well, you know where I stand.
Yeah, I got Punk and Zayn taking it too.
You guys are crazy.
You're crazy.
You got Punk and Zayn taking it. They just formed this fucking mega tag team. You think they're about to? Yeah, you guys are
We doing
bugging.
coke bumps over there?
No, I'm fucking that GB just fucked me up. The Jeebers. I got
call
the,
it the
I got the
Jeebers.
Jeebers Creepers over here.
I caught the scrolls last night real bad.
What?
The scrolls, where you just sit in bed and scroll all night. I caught the scrolls.
Call it.
What?
God.
The scrolls.
Next up, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a steel cage.
This might be the first time in a long time I have absolutely no interest in this steel cage match.
What?
Let's go, Damian Priest. I guess.
What are you talking about? This sounds like maybe the best match on the card.
What? Yo, Jay does not like Drew McIntyre
You
for some
guys are
reason.
just high on marijuana.
What are you talking about? This is
Jay's
gonna be
a-
like actually good.
Jay's a mark. He worked himself into a shoot with not liking Drew McIntyre. He loves CM Punk so much he literally doesn't like Drew
true.
McIntyre.
That is so true. You're like a child who thinks that wrestling. You're like, it's still real to me. Damn it! Like,
Drew
fuck that guy. He
McIntyre's
made my
garbage
hero
television.
believe.
No
What are
one-
you talking about?
Nobody likes it when he's on
You're
the screen.
so dumb.
We call him the clicker because we click when he's on.
You just
He's got all these like little
he's
nicknames
coining
and
terms left and right. It's insane. No, this actually will, I guarantee, be the match of the night. No question about it. The tag team match will be a close runner-up. Then after that,
Cena's gonna be the match. And I'm like,
you're
hey,
crazy. That
you
match
guys
is going to be garbage.
What, Cena Truth?
That's gonna be absolute
You guys are
mayhem.
you guys
I bet
think?
it's gonna make everybody cry. It's gonna
Can
be
I
like
just tell
crazy
you? Can
storytelling.
I just tell you right now?
What happens if Little Jimmy runs in the ring?
I wonder if R-Truth is gonna smoke a cigarette like that one time.
The Gilmans were talking about that the other day.
Did they think it was sick?
Yeah, they were like, that was hilarious.
Yeah, those
told,
kids are
the story.
those kids are earning points in my book.
100%.
I'm rubbing off on them.
He told the story on Chris Van Vliet. They charged him like $20,000 for smoking that cigarette.
Well, they didn't charge him.
Vince.
My point is that
Well,
Redacted.
Vince paid the
We don't
fine.
talk. We don't say his name.
Yeah,
It's like
redacted.
Voldemort.
if you think
VKM.
if you watched the match a couple weeks ago, that was Cena versus Randy, and you
Tremendous.
think that tremendous,
That match was amazing.
Yeah, I liked it.
you guys are idiots.
This guy's a hater. He's just taking over Woody's
Did you
role.
even watch it? Was that the night of your accident?
No,
Um,
and we're talking
no, it
about
was, but
when he
I was
peed
supposed to
his
go see
pants.
Sinners. I was supposed to go see Sinners that night, and then I got in an accident, and then I went home and I watched it.
You washed your pants out because the accident was pee. Anyway, Steel Cage is going to be the match of the night. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Who you got?
I got Drew. Drew
Jay?
needs it.
A draw. Match is gonna be a draw. That's all I want to see.
It's going to be a time limit draw.
I think it's just gonna be
Time
a draw.
limit. No, they're gonna draw. They're gonna both. All 4 feet will hit it at the same time,
Absolutely unbelievable.
I just want to see Cena.
and then Vince is gonna come out and tear both of his quads and be like, "Restart the match."
Wow, Vince is returning to SNME.
He's returning just to tear his quads and restart the match, and then we'll never see him again. He'll die. He dies the next day.
The Ultimate Warrior. Next up, finally, John Cena versus R-Truth.
Like, what's gonna happen when little Jimmy comes in the ring and they're both staring at little Jimmy? Oh, it's gonna be so dramatic.
Double turn on little Jimmy. They
This
both.
match is going to suck balls, dude. This is going to be so bad. This whole thing was bad already with the R-Truth. How do you can't just take a guy who's been doing a comedic gimmick for years and now he's suddenly this dramatic role. This is so stupid.
First of all, he's a human being, and any human being, whether you're a funny guy like myself, if my neighbor best friend turns on me, oh my God, I would be sad.
Yeah, but you're supposed to build up.
Not
That's
his
called
fucking best
storytelling.
friend. That's his childhood hero.
Hero, bro. I get it, man.
Sorry,
Jay,
I
that'd
forgot
be
that
They
I'm
just
talking.
make you snap.
You know
Jay.
what? I forgot I'm talking to the two biggest marks
Jay,
there are. So
Jay, that would be like for you if P. Diddy like was really mean to you. Your childhood hero.
P. Diddy was my childhood hero, but he was one time really mean to me.
I'm sure that felt horrible.
yeah,
He didn't invite Jay to the
he
parties.
didn't invite
Yeah,
me
I
to
didn't
freak
get-
off.
He just asked him. He's like, Jay, can you go run and get a bunch of bottles of baby oil for me? And Jay's
No,
like, yeah,
no,
sure.
ice. I ran and got
I
some
know,
ice.
and you know he
And then
loves the
Jay
ice.
saw all the news. He's like, I wasn't even invited. This is very
Jesus
rude.
Christ. This is really taking a turn.
Yeah, I don't like P. Diddy parties.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, no.
I got John Cena winning the match, but it's going to be very wild when little Jimmy makes
the
his
fact
return.
it's non-title, I feel like R-Truth's gonna win.
What happens if little Jimmy doesn't show? I might be upset.
The fact that it's non-title makes it even stupider. If it was a
I
title
think
match,
we'd be more stupid.
oh, sorry,
I'm
the
just
guy
saying.
who just called it Dad. Why don't you call him down?
Professor J.A.
Yeah.
He's an English major, not a fucking global studies, bro.
I think that
Riot,
this
dude.
is the dumbest thing ever. And if they actually wanted me to make me care about it, they should make it a title match. Let R-Truth win it and let him and let Cena take it back off him in like a
What
week.
about if Vince comes down in that match too and restarts it and then makes the title match?
That would be great. You know what? If he made that, I'd be like, you know what? All's forgiven.
Oh, that's my guy. Great Khali.
This is the great khaki.
The great khaki. Anyway.
I like the great Khali.
This is the great khaki.
I mean, this is a pay-per-view. I'm probably going to watch some of it, but honestly, I'm not like super excited about it.
It's not a pay-per-view. It's Saturday Night's Main Event. It's on NBC.
It's not. It's on Peacock.
Same thing. It's on SNME.
and who owns Peacock,
It's
bro?
on NBC too.
So
NBC2,
So-
that's a channel? Like MTV2?
no, it's on television.
Yeah, it's also on regular
You're
television.
crazy,
You want to bet money?
bro.
If I'm not correct, just edit it.
If I'm not
Yeah,
correct,
damn,
just
he is
edit
right.
it.
Yeah, I'm right. Always right. What am I, like 6-0 against you?
Shut up.
Well, you would
You're
never
not
kn-
6-0
well,
because
after
I got
like
a couple.
8-2.
After that
It's like 6 and 4.
you now
Not
know
even
that
close.
even if JA was wrong, Roman edited it out.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, of course you're always right.
Well, look.
Dun, 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 dun.
Besides Saturday Night's Main Event, we got another pay-per-view on Sunday.
No, Saturday Night's Main Event is Saturday Night's Main Event, and then we have an actual pay-per-view on Sunday.
Yeah, Roman, come on now.
We're
we
about
call
to
it
cut this
Dawn.
podcast short.
Double
Um,
or nothing.
We
There's a
call it Don,
shitload of
bro.
matches on here.
It's
Um,
8 this time. They're
All right,
actually
fine.
trying to town.
We're gonna go through each one. First up, Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe stretcher match.
What? All right, cool.
Well, I mean,
are your
Ricochet's pretty
thoughts?
cool. Ricochet's doing a lot of wild stuff. He goes, whoop!
He goes.
Oh my god.
What about his match versus your boy Zach Gowen last week?
I was sick. Yeah,
Trying to put him in the figure four, but he couldn't. Did you see that?
No, but I like what Ricochet's doing right now. That'll be cool.
Actually, I at first hated it, but now I actually am starting to like it.
What?
What do you think about this match, Gunky?
I couldn't give a fucking shit. A stretcher match is kind of sick. I haven't seen one of those in a while, but
Yeah, since Lucha Underground, Swerve versus AR Fox, that was awesome. I think you guys watched that on the
that was
spaceship.
actually kill shot, bro.
Gunk, were you ever on a stretcher?
Never. I've never been to the hospital other than for my appendix getting out.
Wow,
So like I've never broken a bone.
me neither.
What's next?
Next up, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler versus Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia.
Love what Stoke Hathaway's doing with FTR right
Stoke
now.
Lee Hathaway is
Yeah.
his name. Stoke.
Love it.
You know,
Great
we're
gimmick.
cool.
Those
I call him Stoke.
Yeah.
Um,
So I think I got those guys going.
Bro, don't even ask me about this
Oh,
match.
wait.
I don't give a fuck. Next one.
yeah, I don't really care about this
You
match.
guys are really not making this easy for me and the fans.
Bro, I'm not going there with you right now.
Yeah.
After that, Kazuchika Okada versus Mike Bailey. This is going to be a banger.
Yeah, get Scotto.
Yeah, no, I'm into this. This is gonna be fucking sick.
Yeah, this is going to be a great match. Speedball's doing just incredible.
I thought you were going to say Speedball's doing Speedballs.
No. Speedball's killing it. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a banger. I got Okada, though.
Yeah, I got Okada. Isn't it crazy that he has such the craziest drug addict name and he's probably the least amount of drug user ever in the history of pro wrestling?
That's
Sweet
true.
kid.
Less than CM Punk.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, I guess they're in the same boat.
no. CM Punk probably caught a hit off fucking Jey Uso's blunt one time.
By accident.
Yeah, like secondhand.
Also, that guy was in some crazy fucking locker rooms. He was like in the ROH locker
Yeah,
room.
dude.
He was in like the TNA 06 locker room. You know what
could
that looks like?
Yeah, oh, yeah, they were just
He probably
perked.
sat on something.
It was like Sabu, Sandman. Like, it was insane, bro. They had like all the ECW guys.
Yeah, that
like,
is
there's
true.
no way. Like,
Yeah, he probably caught a whiff of something.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Lashley and Benjamin Shelton versus Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
I hope they fucking kill them and beat Sammy Guevara and Cody
Guevara.
Rhodes' brother so bad
Cody
that these
Rhodes'
guys
brother.
never could wrestle again. I
Guevara-
am sick of those two people. They freaking
I hope
stink.
Goldberg-
The hurt people, and I hope they do it in this match.
So-
Send Sammy Guevara or whatever back home. He should be with his kid and parenting with Tay Mello and not in a wrestling
Who?
ring.
With who?
There's Tay Mello is his wife.
Oh, okay.
And he stinks. Dustin Rhodes he's over the hill. It's over, bro. Get out of the ring. And I hope the Hurt Business finally put you down into the gutter.
Gonna make me shit my pants, dude. Holy shit. I really don't think there's much more to even say
You're
about
over
that.
the hill, bro.
I don't even think there's
I'm just
much.
saying, like, you know, it's the Herps in the kids' world, and we're just living in it.
People. Yeah, I don't even know if there's anything else to say about that.
Oh my
Fucking A. Who the
God.
fuck is going to stand up to those guys?
Oh my
I'll tell you
God.
one thing. Not those guys.
Next up,
Holy
Tony
fuck.
Storm versus Mina Shirakawa.
This match is definitely going to be timeless.
Yeah, Tony Storm's gonna whoop ass.
Yeah, I think this is going to be, this is going to be like a sick-ass match.
I love watching her anytime she's on television, but she wrestled like in every match in between the last two pay-per-views. She's been on like every single Dynamite. Getting a little oversaturated. I hate this. Is that a possibility?
I mean, yes, but also they need her to do that. She's literally the best thing they have going.
She's literally their women's division. Actually, they got Mercedes too, but
Okay, CEO, stop. She sucks.
Did I tell you guys
She
how
does
much
not
I just
suck. She's
hope
the
fucking
best.
Bobby Lashley takes that Guevara kid by the neck and just fucking chokes the living life out of him.
What is your problem with Sammy
this guy
Guevara?
hates Sammy Guevara and
Oh,
Gold Dust.
I'm just they should not be in the same arena as that tag team. Two different levels of just wrestling
Okay,
in 2025.
so who you got for this one, Shirakawa or Tony Storm?
We got
Fucking-
Tony Storm, Thomas
Tony
Storm.
Storm, bro.
Tony, yeah.
Greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Next up,
Better than my family.
wow. Next up, we got the Anarchy in the Arena. Omega, Swerve, Powerhouse Hobbs, Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Willow Nightingale versus John Moxley, the Bucks, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Marina Shafir.
You know who's going to win in this match? The local blood clinic, because there's going to be blood just spread all over Texas.
I don't think they get paid for that.
So what is
they're actually going to be
cutting
hurt.
these promos on every match?
If anything, because he's always trying to fucking sell something
I know.
constantly, bro.
It's unbelievable.
Regardless,
There's
the
gonna be
local
so
blood
much
clinic
blood.
is gonna hate this fucking thing because they're gonna be dry, bro. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna come in from a car accident and be like, "Sorry, the fucking dumbasses over at AEW."
Yeah, John
fuck
Moxley
you."
needed
There's
a
going to
couple
be
extra
so much
punch.
blood specimens all over that arena. It's going to be like a motel room that hasn't been cleaned since the 90s.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ. This is going to be fun, as always. This was where they did the flamethrower gimmick last year, right?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I think so.
They burnt.
I'm surprised that Darby's on in it. Do you
He's
think?
on fucking Everest,
I
bro.
know, but do you think he's going to get down in time and do a run-in?
Maybe they should have a mountain come down and then he skateboards down the mountain into the match.
That would be sick.
I think he's not coming back, bro. I think he's. You ever seen the movie Everest, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the way back down's the hardest, bro. That's where they got. That's where they got him in the movie.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Green boots, bro.
Yeah.
He's a mile marker on Everest.
Yeah, I know
They're gonna
that.
be like, fucking emo kid.
You know, kid.
Like, if you hit emo kid, you know you're like you're only a quarter way there.
emo kid kill.
Emo kid with the skateboard. We lost JA. He's in his phone.
No, I just had to text a neighbor. My neighbor texted me.
Oh, about what?
Private issues.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be called Emo Kid Gulch or something. They're gonna be like, watch out for that one. It's a real doozy, Emo Kid Gulch.
And Dustin Rhodes is going to get his head kicked in. I'm telling you. And MJF is going to come down and just help them beat the crap out of those
Dustin
guys.
Rhodes gonna get speared and half his guts are gonna be all over the fucking.
Those guys
mat.
aren't going to know when
Okay.
they hit them.
Cody's gonna come in. He's gonna cry. It's gonna
Fuck
be.
those douches.
Next up, Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter, Owen Hart Foundation final.
CEO. CEO. CEO.
You know who we got, baby? Mercedes Moné, because we got Moné.
I got my Monet on.
You two are actually the opposite of people who I think of when I think of people who
Correct.
have Monet. Gunky was talking about how he's going to scrape all his pennies together earlier.
Yeah, they're getting rid of him. You guys heard about that?
You know a penny's worth more than a penny?
That is
The
true.
bronze, if you break it down.
Well, maybe that's why they're getting rid of him.
Little
Yeah,
bronze.
probably. Yeah, I guess Mercedes, but whatever. She's the worst.
She's the best. You're a dick.
She sucks.
Whatever. I
You're a
think Bobby
Jamie-
Lashley
you're a
should
Jamie-
beat you up too.
Yeah, you're a Jamie hater.
I like Jamie Hayter. She's
No, you're a
cool.
Jamie
Dude, but
hater.
she's not ready for the spotlight.
Whoa.
Spotlight.
Like Monet.
Wasn't she a former women's world champion in AEW?
She definitely was. After that, the main event: Will Ospreay versus Hangman.
That's the main event.
Well, it's just the last match
Oh.
on the list. Will Ospreay versus
the main
Hangman.
event.
There's
Owen
no
Hart
way.
Foundation final. What do you guys think?
I hope. Never mind. I was going to say something awful.
I just can't wait for Shelton Benjamin to beat the living shit out of Sammy Guevara.
He says his name different every time.
Sammy Guevara.
It was like Sammy Gutierrez.
Maybe he'll just twist him into so many holds that he'll break all his bones.
Jesus.
He'll be in a body cast.
I got.
You should have signed on for this match. Your kid is never going to be able to held by you again.
Jesus Christ. I got Ospreay winning
Yo,
this
J.A.
one.
is the same guy who said, I hope Bill Goldberg gets killed in front
On
of
the way
his
to the arena in front of his son.
killed in front of his son on the way to the arena.
Yeah, I got Ospreay for this one.
Yeah, I hope. Well, I think Hangman will probably win, but I hope Ospreay wins
Love Ospreay.
because I hate Hangman Page.
Yeah, I kind of do too. That guy kind of sucks.
Yeah, that guy sucks. He's like an emo cowboy.
No, he's not emo.
There's already
anymore.
emo kid in AEW. His name's Dudley Allen.
Yeah, emo kid Hill.
I love him. I'm a big fan. But the intro, I like his old intro music. I don't like
Yeah,
this.
you're
J.A. can't get into him with his new music.
I can't. I'll tell you. And after watching wrestling for 40 years or whatever at this point, it's amazing that like I see the whole package, how it works, like the entrance, the all the way to the pin, like. When he doesn't have his the noise of the horses and the horseshoes and the galloping,
It was really-
it just that was it for me.
It was
though.
the straw that broke the camel's back, or the horse's back, I guess, in this case.
But when Bobby Lashley gets a hold of Dustin
Yo,
Rhodes,
just so
he's going to
everybody
make
knows-
him bleed worse than the American Nightmare did in that brother versus brother match. You get what I'm saying, brother?
Just so everybody knows, I know we don't have cameras anymore, but every time he goes on one of these spiels, he stands up and he starts doing theatrics with his hands. It's insane. He's really.
Bring the video back for the people.
It is insane. It's totally insane. Yeah, well, that's going to be a good pay-per-view. Long, probably, but we shall see.
Get ready for some Woodstock numbers, brother.
That's true.
Which one?
Let's hope it's not the latter.
I'm going to throw mud at you, dudes.
That's not mud, bud.
Yeah. It's feces. Next up, 2K got some conspiracy or some
I'd
controversy.
rather you two nerds touch each other.
What?
The gaming
The
community.
gaming community.
Gaming community.
Well, I don't know. Did we touch on this last week about the special guest that
No.
didn't happen? No, we didn't. Okay, so first DLC pack of WWE 2K25. It's Julia, Stephanie Valkyr, the Motor City Machine Guns, and they announced a special celebrity guest. They didn't announce who it was, even up to the day that it dropped. And then the day that it dropped, they said, sorry guys, no celebrity special guest. Here's some in-game points, and it'll drop a little bit later.
Wow.
So it's kind of crazy they waited that long.
disappointing.
Yeah, very, very. Who, Sydney Sweeney, you think? That'd be sick.
That'd be crazy.
I'm putting her.
I said very
You
disappointing.
did say very disappointing.
Oh,
That's
I thought you said. I thought you were. But I was gonna say maybe let's ponder. Let's try to guess who that celebrity guest may be. Also, on top of that, this next DLC pack that's going up is the Dunks and Destruction pack, and it's going to feature the Great Khali.
The Great Khaki.
The Great Khaki, as I typoed this earlier, and then I made a picture of the Great Khali in a pair of khakis. Roman, if you want to put that up for the beautiful people. And the Monster Abyss from TNA.
Oh,
sick. He's going to be in the WWE game, but it's also featuring, they announced on Monday Night Raw, Tyrese Halliburton.
Wow.
And 2 more NBA stars to be announced.
Presents or past stars?
Who knows?
One of them.
But
I bet is
let's
Jenna.
ponder on the guest celebrity and maybe those 2 guests, the NBA stars.
Wait, maybe I think the NBA should be Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh,
my
no!
God.
You know it should be. It should be Shaq and Chuck.
Oh, that'd be
That would
sick.
be sick, dude. Steel cage, Shaq and Chuck. My God! My God!
Well-
Would the John Morant come with a gun?
Oh, that'd be sick. His finishing move, he just shoots you in the fucking head.
Jesus Christ, you guys are out of control. No,
His signature's the pistol whip, and his finisher's the fucking
Jesus Christ.
shoots you in the back of the head.
I don't know if you guys saw, they just put Seth Rogen in Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, but and
That
it's
sounds awful.
it's weird.
Does he laugh? Does he go? Oh!
Yeah,
That is laugh?
just like that. And his finisher in Call of Duty is like he just drops the gun and it actually goes off and shoots a guy.
Yeah,
in the
fuck Seth Rogen. They should have done it James Franco.
What? Oh, wow. Oh, you're turning heel. On this. You're turning heel on this podcast.
I'm a Franco
real
guy.
quick. Oh, are you? Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So I think celebrity guest. Well, okay. NBA star. They're definitely putting Jalen Brunson in there because of their little encounter they had.
Just
one. Cue the Limp Bizkit. They're in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. It's pretty fucking sick. Yeah. So I think Jalen Brunson is going to be that second dude.
Yeah.
And then I do think Shaq will probably I think they're just going to do like a popular
Shaq feels like who they would put.
if they're only doing 3, it makes sense they do 2 modern stars and then
I heard
just
the
like
celebrity guest is going to be Bobby Lashley, and he's going to pull Dustin Rhodes into the game and just start kicking him and punching him and kicking him.
we hurt people.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be Shaq and Jalen Brunson. Celebrity guest though?
Now this is interesting. Celebrity. So they never said who the celebrity guest was going to be.
No, they never announced it, and it's been delayed at this point. So like, who the fuck could that be? Maybe like I feel like Travis will be in this game.
Yeah,
eventually.
you know what? No, I bet it's him.
But there's more that.
I bet
Travis
it's
Kelsey.
Yeah, Travis.
Yep,
Kelce.
Travis Kelsey.
No,
No,
Jacques,
bro, John Cena's fucking friend, the Jock and
the Rock and Jacques connection.
the Rock and Jock connection, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely Travis Scott. I don't even know why we're even talking about.
Why not Little Jimmy?
He's
and
not
it's
a
just
celebrity.
It's just not.
Celebrity. He has his own T-shirt.
Okay.
To J.A. and Brown John, he definitely. Was
That is Little Jimmy. Well, yeah, Gunky. I hope.
Yeah, Travis probably. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they didn't get to scan him or something. Like I don't know what the fuck that could be.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
Maybe he was at
Now,
Coachella.
like ideally, who I really wish it could be,
Gene
Now-
Simmons.
You're showing your age today with the basketball players you chose and Gene Simmons.
What? John Moran? Is he old?
J.A. Morant.
Jay Moran? Is he old basketball player? Is he washed up?
I think it should be Beetlejuice.
Gunk, you're wearing a Chevrolet hat. I like it.
Thanks,
Look.
Wood. I think it should be Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show.
Look
I
at
mean-
you showing your age.
That would be insane. I don't know if it's going to be Beetlejuice. He was never actually in WWE.
He was in WCW, bud.
It should be Ryan
Yeah.
Smith, the number 1 high school basketball player in the country.
Man, fuck that kid.
Am I showing my age now? Gunk. I want to take Gunk
He's like-
outside like I'm Bobby Lashley and just punch him and kick him and punch him.
J.A.'s like, it should be Jack Doherty, bro.
Oh, that'd be sick, bro. Oh, Josh Block. That's
Or-
a
yo,
special
wait,
guest.
hold on.
Neon would get tons of heat.
Yeah, Neon's like a
Neon would get
neon
tons of
Nazi
heat.
now.
He's a heat singer.
No,
Oh, it's Kanye.
it's gonna be Speed, bro.
No, it's Travis.
Speed. Oh, Speed will probably be in. Oh, no, it's going to be fucking KSI is going to be in it too. I don't
Logan
know,
Paul.
bro. He's already in the game.
No, he's not. That's a fake Logan Paul. What about Jake? They got Jake Paul?
No Jake.
Wow.
Jake's my boy.
You go way back with him?
That's a line from a movie way before your time.
Are you in the Low Gang?
I guess we'll see who the celebrity guest is coming up here. All right. Before we get out of here, we got a
That was a
couple.
great transition.
We got a couple quick hits. Number 1, Daphne, Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, what a tremendous wrestler talent. I actually had the opportunity to meet her at the WrestleCon the year the 3 girls main evented WrestleMania. I guess what was
They
that
have
35?
names. What the fuck?
Yeah, they do have names.
Do you forget them or you
Becky
just-
Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey.
So how hard was that?
I'm just saying,
You
know,
misogynist? What's wrong with you?
it says the Gunk guys.
I know who won't be tuning into Evolution.
I'm flying down to Atlanta. I want to go to that. That's a good one. Maybe they'll bring back Ronda.
Doubt it.
Yeah, just an innovator. She did so much inside and outside the ring that the women's division on both sides, WCW and WWE, weren't doing at the time. Her character was unlike any other character we've ever seen before. And then, after WCW, she was a cruiserweight champion in WCW. After WCW, she wound up just crushing it on the indies, was a real developing her in the ring game even to another level. It's and then just helped all the girls on the indies. So many girls she wrestled with on the indies that have now become big stars. I saw Bailey tweeted a photo. I guess they were in the ring one time together, and I had no idea about that match. I'm gonna have to go look for that.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Daphne. You will always be thought about when it comes to the pro wrestling and the modern day pro wrestling.
It's true. R.I.P. Daphne. Next up, we've got a Brock Lesnar sighting, or redacted sighting.
And Sable. People gloss over the Sable because Brock's got this big, beautiful Fabio hair now. But Sable, how about that? We've seen Sable 2 or 3 times in the last 15, 20 years. She still looks fantastic.
She does. She looks great.
She looks great, and Brock looks like a fucking warlock. He's War Brock.
We're ready for Lesnar to come back, right?
Redacted to come back.
Are you? How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with it. I don't think he did anything wrong. I think Vince McMahon tried to wrangle him up into some bad stuff. I had friends like Vince growing up trying to get me to
what? You did?
Holy fuck. Breaking.
Trying to get me to do stuff I didn't want to do.
I told you guys fucking his idol growing up was P. Diddy.
Honestly.
And now he had friends like Vince growing up?
Yeah, always trying to get you involved in horseplay that you didn't want to be involved in. Whoa. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, Brock looks crazy. And Sable looks great. After that,
who's the third girl in the peg? Is that
the third man, bro?
No, because I don't. Does he have another daughter? Maybe because we've seen the shot put daughter.
Shout out to her. She's like the number one shot putter in America.
So and then there's another young woman in the picture. So you never know.
She's a genetic freak.
Yeah, and she's not normal.
You're a freak, Gunky.
Next up, Sandman on Legion of Skanks.
I mean that in the best way. Her dad's fucking Brock Lesnar. Her mom's Sable. She's a monster. She's a unit.
Next up, Sandman on Legion of Skanks.
So sick, bro. Hack getting his flowers on a major comedy podcast. I was there in person. Was fucking funny as shit.
That's sick. The Sandman's the greatest. We love the Sandman. I loved him so much before we became friends with him, and now that we have him a relationship with him and his family, it's even more special. I'm so glad that Gunk was able to help provide that moment.
They did ECW trivia, and every time they got it wrong, Sandman gave them a whacking with the cane.
And every time they got it right, he hit him too.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, if they all got it right, they also all got it.
Wait, what were the questions?
Sandman rules.
What were the questions?
It was some real basic shit. It was
like he was a third member of the BWO. Like they would name you 2 members of the BWO.
What does ECW stand for? And Zach Amico puts Eastern Championship Wrestling, formerly known as Eastern Championship Wrestling, now Extreme Championship Wrestling. And Hack's he's like, I didn't ask for all that. You get hit, and he fucking smacked him.
Did he say anything about Stat Boy or AJ?
No, he didn't say anything. But he said,
AJ.
But Zach Amico pulls a Tommy Dreamer and goes, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" And Hack lights him up again.
Oh, I should have hit him in the face.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it was sick. And then at the end, Big J Okerson and Dave Smith were not playing. They did not want to get hit, and Hack fucking whacked them one each, and it was very funny. They just wrapped the pod up after it. It was the best.
They do good, that podcast. They it's a nice crowd. What they have about 150 people watching.
Yeah, it was really sick. It's at the Stand in New York City. It was really sick. We got some food, and it was. I'm a fan of the podcast.
And they do it every week from that bar,
or sometimes they do it in a studio. But when they
a good guest.
Yeah. When they had Sabu, obviously before he passed, and it was just a really good time, and I'm glad to see their fans loving Hack. I see people in the comments I don't even like wrestling, and this dude is fucking amazing. He's an enigma. He's the man. And if you guys don't already, check out the Sandman podcast.
think-
It's
I don't
on
think there's
all
anyone that-
streaming platforms.
I don't think there's anyone that listens to this podcast that doesn't know
That is
everything
so
about
true.
the Sandman.
That
Right.
is so true.
Yeah, but
We are speaking to people. Everyone listening to this podcast is like, yeah, we get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that podcast fucking rules. If you
Sure
don't
does.
listen to it, make sure you go listen to it. Shout
Yeah,
out
there you go.
Tosh, shout out Ollie, shout out Ty,
Yeah.
shout out Hack,
Those are
obviously.
Every week they review the what happened in wrestling, and they also go over like an old ECW card. And you're not going to get better insight than you are from a guy that was in all those locker rooms.
No, you are
Yeah,
not.
and everybly loves him. He's the man.
Remember when he danced with Brown John at the
No,
Christmas party?
That was great.
And
Remember
in,
when he
and
danced?
town this week. Exit light.
Remember?
Metallica's in town.
Remember?
I wonder if you
Kirk
remember-
is gay. Lars is gay.
They should hit up Sandman. He should come out with the
He
cane.
should. Can you imagine?
That'd be so sick if they
incredible.
brought Hack out.
Oh, the Philly would go bananas.
That'd be go bananas.
Oh
I gotta
shit!
set that up.
Yeah, we gotta call some. We gotta pull some
We
strings
definitely
here.
do.
Call your boys.
I
Next
can call my
up,
boys.
Ted Kennedy is returning.
Let's
Mr.
go.
Kennedy wants to come back to the WWE allegedly.
My boy,
Uh,
yo Roman, I'll send you the picture I got. Me and Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Sick. I put it on my birthday cake that year.
That's so
Yeah,
sick.
it was so sick. All my friends who didn't like nobody. I had no friends watching wrestling growing up.
You
Sucked.
could have stopped at no friends.
But I literally, I had a couple friends at my birthday party. None of them knew who wrestling was. They're
Like, who the fuck
like,
is
who
this
is
dude?
like?
Is that your cousin?
They're like, who the fuck is this
And
guy?
he's like the most just like regular looking
he looks like he's like an
fucking white
instinct or
guy.
something.
Yeah,
he has,
like,
Kennedy!
God, J.A. was holding
J.A.'s
the mic
holding the
upside
mic.
down. Like,
if John was here, he'd be like, Ted Kennedy. And someone would be like, that's not his name.
Ted Kennedy.
Era,
That guy.
era, I'm driving the car, era off the bridge, era.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, that guy killed his hooker.
Oh, yeah.
But
Era,
that's, not
era,
even, that's not even the right Kennedy either.
Era, the era.
Yeah, let's not talk about worm brain. Somebody might leave the chat.
Yeah, that's true. Wow. Wow. Burying your own podcast mate. That's crazy.
Gunk is an idiot.
I know. Yeah. So he said on Chris Van Vliet, allegedly, if they were like, you know, God forbid we spread misinformation, according to J.A. He said if they called, would he go back? And he said yes. J.A. was very worried that we would spread misinformation.
No, I mean, they make these clickbait headlines like, Kennedy wants to go back to the WWE. Who doesn't want to go back to the WWE that probably worked there ever? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Rusev, he wanted to go back. It's Rusev Day, guys, by the way. I didn't
It's
even
Rusev
forget
Day.
to...
I mean, they called him on Rusev Day.
happy Rusev Day, guys.
Happy
Thanks,
Rusev
and
Day.
you as
So
well.
wild.
Supposedly, I'm just adding my own quick hit here. There are supposedly talks of a feud, Sheamus and Rusev. That would be sick. Those guys,
Whoa, if they
fuck.
bump into each other and one guy shoulders the other, oh, boy, we got a feud.
Do an impression of both of them, like talking shit to each other.
Please.
Sheamus will come up and he'll go, hey, I got the Shamrock Shake. And then he goes, and then Rusev goes, hey, it's Rusev Day. Be a little more respectful. And then the bump happens all of a sudden. Ba-boom!
Dude, J.A. doing
That's exactly what I
impressions.
needed.
J.A. doing impressions like the video of the guy where he's like, yo, I got this sick Mickey Mouse impression. Want to hear it? And the guy's like, oh, yeah, totally. He's like, hey, I'm making a fucking mouse. That's literally you. You're like, hey, I'm Rusev. Oh.
Hey, he's like, hey, it's Rusev Day.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, Jordan.
So, yes. And finally, before we get out of here, we have one more quick hit. Turns out WWE predicted the NBA Conference Finals.
Oh, yeah,
So sick.
Jalen Brunson.
How about it?
Two new to be WWE 2K25 playable characters,
Allegedly.
Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton.
I just can't wait till Bobby Lashley gets his hands on those two little stinkers.
Oh.
Well, even Dustin Rhodes is a big stinker. Beats the living crap out of him. He's going to punch him. He's going to kick him. It's going to be hurt business, brother.
Nah, this is how you know the NBA is just scripted. Wrestling is the only honest sport left,
Right, yeah.
as my father
Shout out
always
to
says.
Dan Reed. It's the only honest sport left.
No, this was sick, and they're able to I saw so many sick edits of them
Just
in WWE.
Yeah.
That first game was so sick. I can't wait for just like the rest of this.
Yeah, last night.
I don't even like New York sports, but I wouldn't even be mad if the Knicks won. I'm
Shut
into
up,
the Knicks.
dummy.
Yeah,
Hey, suck my fucking ass from the
Pacers
bag.
all day. It's Pacers all day.
Stupid idiot.
Wait,
We're
you
in
don't
the
like the Knicks?
Taliban.
The
Fuck
Knicks,
no.
they Gunky, do I like not like the Knicks? The Knicks were talking shit on you all night last night. They're like, Gunky sucks, and you want to root for them?
You're a Pacers fan?
I'm not a Pacers fan, but the Knicks, they say rude things about people from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I don't like the Knicks.
They don't like you, Gunk.
I don't like the Knicks, but
They don't like you.
I like Brunson though.
No, he don't like you.
Villanova, Nova,
No, fuck
bro.
that.
He don't care about
Fuck
Nova
that.
anymore. Nova didn't pay him like the Knicks are paying him.
Fuck that. It's
Although
Pacers all day,
I heard
baby.
he was dorm mates with the old Pope, with the new Pope. No, they went to.
Yeah, maybe if he's born 50 or 60 years earlier.
He doesn't look that old in the Pope. He looks like he's in great shape.
Great. He looks great. Okay.
You think the Pope smokes dope?
I don't.
He's from Chicago. I mean,
He was on Obach.
I did see pictures.
Yeah, I saw the pictures too. No, I think that actually was real though.
His bro is full MAGA.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting off track.
His brother's already been to the White House taking pictures with Trump sitting behind the desk.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Well, don't get him anywhere near JD Vance. That
Okay,
guy
okay.
fucking kills
All
Pope.
right.
Yeah, J.D. Vance killed the old Pope.
I know. We'll kill the new one too.
He
All
already
right,
met
look.
him. He met him. He bugged.
JD
Look.
Vance is to the Pope as Louis J. Gomez is to Sabu.
Wow.
Who's Luis Gomez?
The guy on Legion of Skanks.
Oh, he's a loser.
Okay. Anyway, that's it for this week. Short
And they get
pod.
on a great note.
Yeah, this is great. We did a great job.
3-man.
Make sure
Exit light.
Three-way dance. This is what we.
the three-way dance. Make sure to shop shopsvw.com. Hit us on eBay. Hit us on Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah. Follow
TikTok,
Gunky
Twitter.
Main on Instagram at Gunky Main. I'm gonna be posting some fucking crazy cool shit from Las Vegas weekend, WrestleMania weekend, the collective motherfuckers. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to my YouTube. Stay tuned to my TikTok. Yeah, tune the fuck in.
And don't forget to follow Bobby Lashley as he hurts people.
You're supposed to plug yourself there, Jay. I thought you were about to do a sick like self-plug promo.
I don't give a fuck.
SVW.worldwide.
Tell us, give us your full plug one more time.
No, follow the Rock and Wrestling Connection.
No, we don't want anyone going near that.
Okay, that's weird.
He's posting
We
nice
out.
little like
Let's do
reels and shit.
Peace and love.
Oh.
What the hell?